Hi, thanks for the opportunity to tell you a little bit about Gensource Capital Corporation. My name is Cruickshank. I'm the president and CEO of the company. We are a merchant bank based in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and our primary focus is on potash. We know that Saskatchewan is probably the best place in the world to mine potash. Currently, Saskatchewan supplies a third of the world's potash. It's got excellent geology, established infrastructure, low to lowest cost mining, and some of the longest running mines in the world. The first mines went into production in the 1950s and are still in production today. So we know this is an area that the large players who want potash will be coming to be able to develop more. Three reasons, really. First of all, we have a team that's probably the most experienced in terms of putting mines in production anywhere in a junior company. First of all, the CEO and president of our wholly owned potash subsidiary, Gensource Potash, is Mike Ferguson. He was the senior project engineer at the Legacy project, which is K+S's project. That's going into production. That is a $3.25 billion capex. He was the lead engineer that took the work of Steve Halabura, which is our chairman and primary geologist, and he has a worldwide reputation of knowing the best places to mine for potash in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan's a great place to mine potash, but there's places to avoid, and that's why you need to have the experienced team. In addition to the team, we've got an excellent projects. We've got projects that we think that we can produce potash cheaper and get into production faster than many other projects out there. So we're very confident that we can move forward quickly. And then finally is our company. The management team and insiders are very skilled and have a successful track record. We own about 30% of the company at prices that are currently in the marketplace. We're very undervalued compared to our peers, and we think we've got a lot to tell. So since we made the acquisition last fall into potash, I've got a lot of work to do to go and tell the story about what we're doing. Our primary catalyst is signing a deal with a partner that's both capable of distributing a large amount of potash into their home markets and also to provide the financial capabilities of putting up the huge amount of capital that's necessary to put a mine into production. We've signed an early stage letter of intent with a company that wants to move forward with production, but there's still a lot of work to be done. So we know that the big players out there want to be able to have access to potash. And we think that with the team, experienced team, the jurisdiction, our land position, and the other opportunities that we have, we look forward to signing a deal with some major companies sometime in 2013. Well, I can't give you any promises. We are continue to work down that path. You know, you really got to work harder than we ever have in the past. There's lots of funding for good projects. And what the difference is today is a lot of the marginal projects are getting the news, but they're also not getting funded. Investors want to go and invest in good quality projects, and they will invest in these projects going forward. It's the ones that in any boom, as we had from 2002 onwards, a lot of projects come to the market that aren't necessarily as economic as they are at various times. So we're in a changing dynamic in relative terms to valuation, and that's having a major impact on the financing ability. But good projects will always get funded. The last thing I'd like to say is that it's important that we get the right investors. And in the past, we focused on getting any investor, and that's not good enough anymore. Most of the time, the junior investors are looking for a double sometime this week or sooner if possible. And, you know, that's just not how these projects, which are long-term in nature, need to grow and develop. In the words of Warren Buffett, he says, if you can't invest for 10 years, don't even start. And I'm not saying that we should invest for 10 years, but certainly 3 to 5 years is much more reasonable. So, again, getting the right investors is, I think, a very important part of our success going forward.